spent $30,000 on a car, and a $50 device from an online marketplace is about to make it smarter. That is not a sales pitch. That is just where we are in 2026. There is a version of this story that the automotive industry would prefer you never hear. For decades, the difference between a base trim and a fully loaded vehicle was not just metal and leather, it was access. Access to safety features, to connected technology, to the kind of driving experience that made you feel like the car was working with you, not just carrying you from one place to another. That gap still exists on paper, but in practice, it has been collapsing quietly, steadily, and faster than anyone in a boardroom predicted. What is driving that collapse? $50, sometimes less. The aftermarket gadget space in 2026 is not what it was 3 years ago. It is not a collection of flimsy, plastic novelties with inflated star ratings. The technology is real, the build quality has matured, and the features being delivered at this price point would have cost several $100s as recently as 2022. Today, we are going through the 5 that actually matter, ranked not by hype, but by the genuine difference they make inside a real car, on a real road, every single day. Number 5, blind spot detection without the radar bill. Factory blind spot monitoring systems are built around radar sensors embedded in the rear bumper. The sensors are expensive to install, calibrated specifically to each vehicle's geometry, and when they fail, which happens more often than dealers like to admit, the repair cost is significant. The system works well for large, fast-moving objects. It is less reliable for cyclists, motorcyclists, or anything that a radar algorithm might classify as stationary. The aftermarket alternative in 2026 approaches the problem from a completely different angle. Wide-angle convex mirror inserts, purpose-ground for lane-width detection, are paired with motion-triggered LED strips mounted at the A-pillar. There is no wiring involved. No drilling, no calibration, no pairing process. The LED activates when motion is detected entering the blind zone, not when a radar module decides to flag it. The installation takes less than 10 minutes. The cost sits between $18 and $35 depending on configuration. This is not a replacement for attentiveness. The driver still needs to check the mirror. But as a supplemental layer, especially in city traffic, where cyclists and delivery riders appear suddenly, the detection consistency is genuinely comparable to factory systems, and in some conditions, faster to respond. Number 4, the diagnostic tool that thinks ahead. The check engine light is one of the worst warning systems ever designed. By the time it activates, something has already gone wrong. The repair bill is already forming. OBD2 adapters have existed since the mid-2010s, small dongles that plug into the diagnostic port found in virtually every vehicle built after 1996. Reading error codes was useful. What is available in 2026 goes considerably further. The hardware is similar, the software is not. Current adapters run predictive models against live engine data, fuel trim, coolant behavior, oxygen sensor curves, throttle response, and compare it against failure pattern libraries built from millions of real-world vehicles. The system identifies what is likely to fail before any warning light activates, weeks before in many cases. Catching alternator degradation or transmission fluid breakdown early is the difference between a scheduled service visit and a roadside breakdown. That gap in outcome is worth far more than the $20 to $48 the adapter costs. Number 3, the dash cam that understands what it is seeing. Resolution has not been the story in dash cams for a couple of years now. The real development is what happens inside the camera while it is recording. Current dash cams in 2026 are not just capturing footage, they are classifying it in real time. The onboard processor distinguishes a normal lane change from a near miss, recognizes abnormal behavior from a following vehicle, and knows the difference between a pothole and an actual impact. No cloud connection, no app processing. The decisions happen on the device. The practical result, the camera automatically saves a buffered clip around any flagged event and sends a notification to your phone. No manual scrubbing through hours of footage to find 30 seconds that matter. Parking mode has also matured. Low-power sensors now detect door dings and minor impacts while the car sits unattended, triggering a recording window without draining the battery. All of this comes in a unit price between $38 and $49. 3 years ago, the chip required to do on-device AI processing at this level cost more than the entire gadget. Smartphone manufacturing economics changed that math entirely. Beyond safety, this is increasingly a legal tool. When a dispute goes to insurance, footage either exists or it does not. That distinction matters more than most drivers realize until they need it. Number 2, cutting the wire on CarPlay. Wireless CarPlay has been a premium factory option since 2022. In 2026, automakers are still charging for it. A $50 adapter makes that charge hard to justify. The device is USB-sized. It plugs into your existing wired CarPlay port and converts the connection to wireless. Setup takes under a minute. No vehicle modifications, no complicated pairing process. The phone connects automatically every time you start the car. Early versions of this technology had a real problem: lag. The wireless bridge introduced enough delay that inputs felt sluggish and navigation rendering stuttered. That killed the experience for a lot of early adopters. That is no longer the case. Current adapters on the 5 GHz band have reduced latency to below what human perception can detect. The experience is indistinguishable from wired. Your phone stays in your pocket. The screen just works. Compatible with any vehicle that supports wired CarPlay or Android Auto. Price range $35 to $49. When a device this cheap eliminates the functional difference between a base trim and a premium upgrade, it says something worth hearing. Convenience is no longer something manufacturers can sell you indefinitely. Number 1, keeping your eyes on the road. This earns the top spot for one reason, not because it looks impressive, but because of where your eyes are when you are using it. Every time a driver glances down at a speedometer or center screen, the road disappears from their attention for 1 to 3 seconds. At highway speed, that is a significant distance covered blind. Heads-up displays solve this by projecting speed, navigation, and alerts directly into the driver's sightline. The information reaches you without your eyes ever leaving the road. This technology has existed in luxury vehicles since the early 1990s. 3 decades later, it still has not reached most cars on the road. Aftermarket HUD projectors, under $50, are changing that, connecting via OBD2 for live vehicle data, pairing with your phone for navigation, and projecting clearly enough to read in direct sunlight, which was the consistent failure point of older cheap units. This is a safety mechanism that spent 30 years dressed up as a luxury feature. At this price, there is no argument left for skipping it. 5 gadgets, all under $50, all delivering features that automakers have sold as luxuries for decades. That is not a coincidence. That is the market correcting itself. The technology is not stopping here, and neither is the price drop. The real question is not what you can add to your car today. It is how long manufacturers can keep charging premium prices for things you can now buy at the checkout line. If you want to buy any of these products, you'll find the links in the description. Just click there and place your order. That answer is coming, and it is going to be uncomfortable for a lot of people in a lot of boardrooms.